Hello and welcome to World Watch on Oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Reform UK's parliamentary candidate in Kemi Banedo's constituency has resigned from the party after it emerged. He previously urged people to vote for the BNP. Grant's Claire Armstrong, who is standing in Northwest Essex, also used the blog to post jokes using racial slurs and made a joke about female hormones. Claire Armstrong will still appear on the ballot paper as the Reform UK candidate because the deadline for nominations has passed, but if he's elected, he would stand as an independent. According to The Times, on a blog he called the Jolly Tryst, Claire Armstrong wrote about the Scottish politician Kenny McCartney wishing serious illness on him. Speaking on Sunday, he said he bitterly regrets all of the comments he made many years ago. A spokesperson for Reform UK said Claire Armstrong has tendered his resignation as a member of the Reform UK due to the revelation of the unacceptable historic social media comments, and it has been accepted. The Greek Coastguard has caused the deaths of dozens of migrants in the Mediterranean over a 3-year period, witnesses say, including 9 who were deliberately thrown into the water. The 9 among are more than 40 people alleged to have died as a result of being forced out of the Greek territorial waters or taken back out to the sea after reaching Greek islands. The Greek Coastguard told the BBC investigation it strongly rejects all accusations of illegal activities. Footage of 12 people being loaded into a Greek Coast Guard boat and then abandoned on the dinghy was shown to a former senior Greek Coast Guard officer. He said it was obviously illegal and an international crime. The Greek government has long been accused of forced returns, pushing people back towards Turkey where they have crossed from, which is illegal under international law. President Volodymyr Zelensky has said Kyiv will hold peace talks with Russia tomorrow if Moscow pulls out of all Ukrainian territory. But speaking at the close of a summit for peace in Switzerland, he said Russian President Vladimir Putin would not end the war and had to be stopped in any way, whether by military or diplomatic means. He added that Western aid was not enough to win the war, but the summit had shown that international support for Ukraine was not weakening. The meeting concluded with dozens of countries committing to Ukraine's territorial integrity. A final document was adopted which blamed the war's widespread suffering and destruction firmly on Russia. Several countries attending, including India, South Africa, and Saudi Arabia, did not sign it. Kenyan President William Ruto has joined Pope Francis in calling for peace in Africa, including an end to conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Sudan, and South Sudan. Addressing the G7 members in Italy, the Kenyan president painted a disturbing picture of a world torn by conflict and the horrible humanitarian toll they have inflicted on humanity. He said in Sudan, hundreds of thousands have died, millions are displaced and face starvation. In the Middle East, the conflict in Gaza has claimed tens of thousands of lives, devastated the livelihoods of millions, and caused global economic shockwaves. He further said Europe is grappling with a major conflict that has brought about unthinkable carnage and widespread economic disruption, and only effective collective action by the international community can offer a reasonable chance of managing and overcoming these challenges. Let's go on a short break. Still to come are stories in entertainment and sports.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Sarah Stewart appeared to be jeered as photos of Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky were shown at a concert in Germany. The 79-year-old singer, who has spoken out against Russia's invasion of Ukraine, was playing at quarterback Immobile Arena on Friday before performing his 1991 hit Rhythm of My Heart, which he calls a war song and has dedicated to Kyiv in recent shows. The Ukrainian flag was projected on screen behind Sarod. Images of Zelensky were then shown, prompting loud boos, shouts, and whistles from the crowd. Videos from social media show the crowd appearing to jeer as Sarod salutes the Ukrainian president. Sir Paul McCartney has announced his first UK tour date since 2018, with shows in Manchester and London this December. They will be the first British shows of his long-running Got Back tour, which sees the star playing hits from across his career, from the Beatles' debut single Love Me Do to Wings' Band on the Run and solo hits like Coming Up and Dance Tonight. The tour kicked off in April 2022 and has so far made more than $200 million at the box office. In sports, Kylian Mbappe confirmed on Sunday he will not play for France's Olympic team at the Paris Games, as his new club Real Madrid has set eye against the idea. The 25-year-old said in March that he was keen on playing at his home games, but since the Olympic soccer tournament is not on FIFA's calendar, clubs are not obliged to release their players. Mbappe was not included in a 25-man preliminary squad for the Olympics earlier this month, though the head coach Thierry Henry left the door open. Bryson DeChambeau came out on top in a dramatic final round back-nine battle with Rory McIlroy to win the US Open by one shot on Sunday, as the Northern Irishman's major misery continued at Pinehurst Resort in North Carolina. Poised to end a decade-long major drought, McIlroy collapsed at the finish with bogeys on 3 of his final 4 holes, including a heartbreaker at the 18th where he missed from inside 4 feet. At the same time, playing in the final pair, DeChambeau sent his tee shot into the rough, but held his nerve with a brilliant up and down to save par for a final round 1 over 71. And that's all we have for you on World Watch. I am Antonia Nwokolo.